Hi, I'm Wesley. I never thought I'd be telling this story, but here we are. 5 years into my marriage with Vanessa, I thought we had it all. The house in the suburbs, successful careers, and plans for the future. I work as a financial advisor, which is ironic considering what happened. Babe, I'm heading out. Dinner with the girls, Vanessa called out, applying her lipstick in our bedroom mirror. I looked up from my laptop. Again? Third time this week. She rolled her eyes. What? Am I on a schedule now? Do I need permission? No, just wondering if everything's okay. We haven't had dinner together in weeks. Everything's fine. You're always working anyway. She grabbed her designer purse, the one I'd bought for her birthday. Don't wait up. After she left, I returned to reviewing our joint accounts. Something had been bothering me for months. Unexplained withdrawals, credit card charges at places Vanessa never mentioned visiting. My phone buzzed. It was Marcus, my best friend since college. Hey, West, we still on for golf Saturday? He asked. Yeah, I need the break. Things have been tense at home. Vanessa problems again? I sighed. She's just been distant, always out with friends. Our accounts are draining faster than I can fill them. Maybe you should talk to her, Marcus suggested. Communication and all that. I've tried. She just gets defensive. Listen, man, Elena called me earlier, said she needed to talk to you about something important. Elena? Vanessa's friend Elena? Yeah, wouldn't say what it was about, but she seemed worried. Said she'd be at Riverside Cafe tomorrow at noon if you wanted to meet. The next day, I arrived at the cafe early. Elena was already there, fidgeting with her coffee cup. Thanks for coming, Wesley, she said, her voice lower than usual. What's going on, Elena? You're making me nervous. She looked around before leaning in. I shouldn't be telling you this. Vanessa would kill me, but I can't keep quiet anymore. About what? Last week at dinner. I wasn't supposed to hear, but I went to the bathroom and was walking back when... She took a deep breath. Vanessa was talking to Richard, from her office. She said something that's been eating at me. My stomach tightened. What did she say? She said, I can dump him anytime. He's just a wallet I've not emptied yet. Then they laughed about it. Elena's eyes welled up. I'm so sorry, Wesley. The world seemed to freeze. Are you sure? Maybe it was a bad joke? Then she started talking about some account you don't know about, how she's been moving money there for when she makes her exit. It wasn't a joke, Wesley, and there's more. Richard isn't just her coworker. My coffee sat untouched, growing cold like the feeling in my chest. How long? I managed. From what I gathered, months, maybe longer. Elena reached for my hand. You're a good guy, Wesley. You don't deserve this. I pulled back, mind racing. Why are you telling me this now? Because what she's doing isn't right. And because, she hesitated, because she's planning to leave soon, once she's taken enough. Marcus nearly knocked over his beer when I told him what Elena had said. That cold-hearted... He caught himself. What are you going to do? We were sitting in his garage, where he kept a mini fridge and 2 chairs for what he called man therapy sessions. I don't know. Part of me wants to confront her immediately, but I need to be smart about this. Smart is right. If she's been moving money, you need proof before she empties everything. I nodded. I've been checking our accounts. There are withdrawals, 5, 10,000 at a time, but I can't trace where they're going. You need professional help with this. Marcus pulled out his phone. My cousin Garcia, she's a detective, private investigator now. She specializes in financial fraud cases. 2 days later, I sat across from Detective Garcia in her sparse office. So, Mr. Reynolds, she said, her voice crisp and professional, your wife is embezzling from your joint accounts. Do you have documentation of the withdrawals? I handed her a folder. Everything I could find. Bank statements, credit card bills, retirement account access logs. She flipped through them methodically. And you believe there's a separate account you don't know about? That's what Elena said. Elena, Garcia repeated, making a note. Would she be willing to provide a statement? I think so. She seemed genuinely upset about the situation. Good. We'll need multiple sources. What about this Richard person? Works with Vanessa at Kingston Financial. I've met him at company events, always seemed friendly with her. Garcia nodded. We'll look into him as well. For now, act normal. Don't confront your wife yet. We need to track the money first. Later that week, I ran into Richard at the grocery store. He seemed startled to see me. Wesley, how's it going, man? His smile was too wide, too forced. Fine, Richard. How's work treating you? Busy as always. Your wife's killing it with the Peterson account. Yeah, she mentions that one a lot. I studied his face. You two work closely together, right? He shifted uncomfortably. On some projects. The whole team does, really. Funny, she talks about you specifically. Late nights at the office, strategy sessions. His eyes darted away. Just doing our jobs, you know? Is that all it is, Richard? Just jobs? His expression hardened. What are you implying? I think you know exactly what I'm implying. Look, Wesley, Richard lowered his voice. Vanessa's unhappy, has been for years. Don't blame me for your failing marriage. My failing? I took a deep breath. Tell me, does she share her plans with you? Her exit strategy? His face paled. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you do. And I think you should know that when this all comes crashing down, it won't just be Vanessa who gets buried. Before he could respond, my phone buzzed with a text from Garcia. Found something. Meet now. Garcia spread documents across her desk. Your wife has been busy. Offshore account in the Caymans, opened 18 months ago. Nearly $300,000 transferred in small amounts to avoid triggering alerts. Marcus whistled. That's more than half your savings, isn't it? I nodded, numb. How did you find it? Richard Donovan isn't just your wife's co-worker. He's her financial advisor for the hidden accounts. And he's sloppy. Garcia smiled thinly. Left a paper trail a mile wide. Also found communications planning asset liquidation next month. So what now? I asked. Now we set a trap, and you get to confront your wife. That evening I sat waiting when Vanessa came home. You're still up, she noted, dropping her keys on the counter. We need to talk, Vanessa. She sighed dramatically. Can it wait until morning? I'm exhausted. No, it can't wait. Sit down. Something in my tone made her comply. What's wrong? I know about the account in the Caymans. Her expression flickered. Surprise, fear, then control. What are you talking about? Don't. Just don't. I slid Garcia's documents across the table. $300,000, Vanessa. Our money. My money. You've been spying on me? Her voice rose indignantly. Spying? That's rich coming from someone who's been systematically stealing from her husband. It's not stealing if we're married, she countered. And maybe I wouldn't need my own safety net if you weren't so controlling about money. Controlling? I gave you complete access to everything we had. And what was I supposed to do? Wait until you decided I deserved new clothes or a vacation? Her eyes narrowed. You don't own me, Wesley. No. Apparently I'm just the wallet you haven't emptied yet. Her face went still. Who told you that? Does it matter? It's true, isn't it? She leaned back, calculating. Look, you're blowing this out of proportion. It was just a stupid joke. A joke? You've been planning to leave me for over a year while systematically draining our accounts? Fine, she snapped. Yes, I've been putting money aside because this marriage has been dead for years and I needed an exit plan. And Richard, is he part of that plan too? Her expression softened suddenly. Wesley, I'm sorry you found out this way. I never meant to hurt you. Save it. No, listen to me. She reached for my hand. We can fix this. I'll transfer the money back. We can try counseling. I was confused, that's all. Confused about stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars? About cheating with Richard? It was a mistake. People make mistakes, Wesley. This wasn't a mistake. This was calculated theft and betrayal. She began to cry, perfectly timed tears. Please don't throw away 5 years over one bad decision. I love you. I've always loved you. That's the difference between us, Vanessa. I actually did love you. Her demeanor changed instantly. What have you done? What do you mean? You've already done something, haven't you? Called the police? Frozen the accounts? I stayed silent. She stood up, voice rising. You had no right. That money is as much mine as yours. If you think I'm going to let you ruin everything. She grabbed a vase and hurled it across the room, shattering it against the wall inches from my head. You'll regret this, she hissed. I swear to God, you'll regret crossing me. The courtroom was quieter than I expected. Vanessa sat with her attorney, pointedly avoiding my gaze. Richard was conspicuously absent, having taken a plea deal to testify against her. Detective Garcia sat beside me, reviewing notes. Remember, stick to the facts. The financial evidence is damning, but her threats and the assault give us the edge we need. My attorney nodded. The recording of her admission and subsequent threat gives us a clear case for both financial fraud and criminal threatening. The judge entered, and proceedings began. When it was my turn to testify, I recounted everything. The unexplained absences, the discovered fraud, the confrontation. And then she threw a vase at my head, stating, And I quote, "You'll regret this. I swear to God, you'll regret crossing me." After testimonies from Elena, Marcus, and finally Richard via video link, the judge called a recess. 2 hours later, we had our verdict. Guilty on all counts. Financial fraud, criminal threatening, attempted assault. As the bailiff led Vanessa away, she locked eyes with me. "Wesley, please, we can still work this out." I turned away without responding. Outside the courthouse, Elena approached me. "How are you holding up?" "Better than expected," I admitted. "It feels final." "You did the right thing." She was using everyone, me included. Marcus clapped my shoulder. "The money recovery process starts tomorrow. Garcia says you should get most of it back, minus legal fees." "It's not about the money anymore," I said. "It's about justice." A month later, I received a letter from Vanessa. I recognized her handwriting immediately. "You going to read it?" Marcus asked as we packed up my old house. I decided to sell it. Too many memories. "I don't know. Whatever it says, it's just more manipulation." I sighed and opened it. "Wesley," I read aloud, "I know you hate me now, but I'm asking, begging for a chance to explain. What I did was wrong, but I was scared and unhappy. 5 years is too much to throw away. Please visit me, just once, Vanessa." Garcia, who was helping us move, snorted. Classic, still trying to control the narrative. "Are you going to see her?" Elena asked. I folded the letter and placed it in a box labeled Past. No, some betrayals can't be undone with words. Later that evening, the four of us, Marcus, Elena, Garcia, and I, sat on my new apartment floor, surrounded by boxes and takeout containers. "To new beginnings," Marcus raised his drink. "And legendary revenge," Garcia added with a wink. Elena smiled. "I still can't believe you managed to trace everything so cleanly. Most people would have just confronted her immediately." "That's Wesley for you," Marcus said. "Always the strategist." I looked around at my friends, the real ones who stood by me. "You know what the best revenge is? Living well, knowing exactly who you can trust." "So, what's next for you?" Elena asked. "Honestly, I'm not sure yet." I glanced at the city lights through my window. "But for the first time in years, I'm actually excited to find out." Have you ever discovered someone wasn't who you thought they were? What did you do about it?